Alright, welcome back to RPG Quest, and we are back to game 195 on our list, which is Guardians Crusade in the PS1. And good afternoon, Varus! New TV, very nice. You'll watch everything in HD glory. Alright, so last time we got 3 pieces of the holy armor, I want to say. We got armor, a shield. Did we get the helmet? I don't know. I forget what the third piece was. Maybe the sword. So we gotta go find the last piece, and then I don't know. It feels like we're getting pretty close to the end of this game, but hard to tell, right? And it's probably once we get this armor, we're probably gonna go through like another final dungeon or whatever. PlayStation reserved format disc. Yes, indeed. This glorious black discs. And PlayStation 2 decided to go with like blue discs for their CD-based games. There could be some delay. I mean, there usually is. Sometimes refreshing the stream helps, but depends a lot. Like sometimes if you find that you get some buffering, you're probably gonna be a good, 10 seconds behind. That's usually what happens with me with streams, even the ones that have like low latency. It's like I join the stream and then, the stream starts buffering a little bit, and then you're good like 5-10 seconds behind at that point. So even if you reload, you're just gonna get that little buffer at the beginning, and then you're back to square one. So good old baby who's actually like, as I figured was a baby dragon all this time. This is like the most janky FMV sequence. Baby who always has like a tear in his eye. There is part of we actually had like a decent FMV sequence. Like I think when we saw like a flashback of the 4 holy spirit monsters or 5 holy spirit monsters attacking the boss there. That one actually looked pretty decent. Might as well rewatch this because we're probably gonna be finishing the stream or the game tonight, so. Can't see being more than 5 hours away at the most before we finish this. Little guitar riff there. The big bad. What was his name again? Something Zasis or something? I don't know. I forget exactly what the hell his name was. There's Nehani, well-endowed fairy. Yeah, watch it be like dead on. Like, you're a wizard of Eris! 2532. I don't know, I can't see it taking that long. I mean, we got one more piece of armor. We gotta go to this Ryan's castle, which is the first time I've been there, so I don't know if it's a full-fledged dungeon or what. But most likely it's probably a full-fledged dungeon, because the other ones have been. Although the ice one is the only one we hadn't been to before, so obviously we did some exploring, and of course the enemies were level appropriate. The other 2 were places we've been to before, we just didn't have access to, where the armor was, so monsters were of no consequence. Set the timer. So yeah, Friend's Castle is a dungeon, and it could take a little while to get through. Right, this one here, I guess. New game. Never! Watch this game have a new game plus. Where baby keeps all his, like, stats and actually becomes awesome. Although now, I guess, since we made that baby happy enough, we can tell him to transform in battle, which is nice. Did I lose 2 hours? I didn't. We were at 20 hours when I, Oh, yeah, no. Well, the thing you have to remember about the in-game timer is that if you ever reload a game, it also, like, you also lose that time, right? So let's say I do, like, half an hour progress and then reload an old save because I know I died or something like that, then, of course, you'll lose the progress. So there was a couple game overs I had at some point. So stuff like that definitely adds to the timer. And even the games that don't have game overs, sometimes the timer is a little bit off. And it's gonna happen over time. All right. Yeah, we got holy helmet. Yeah, we got the armor, shield, and helmet. So all that's left is the sword, I guess. All right, let's go to. You go to Ryan's castle. It's like north of here. The slowest airship in existence. God, I could walk faster in this. It's so bad. This is so freaking slow. I really doubt we're ever going to find an airship that's slower than this. This is a warp gate close to Ryan's castle, so I can always warp back to wherever we need to go next. Super good breakfast? What'd you have? Steak and eggs? I've never had steak for breakfast. I keep seeing it like in menus and that. It's like, who would eat steak for breakfast? Hey, Madrino. That actually sounds good. Mozzarella cheese, nice. Sounds yummy. Alright, so this is where we need to go. Let's check out this island for the hell of it. Yeah, I haven't seen any sort of hidden things on the overworld, so I don't think there's even any point in checking any of these islands or whatnot, but you never know. Island in the middle of nowhere. There's no way onto it other than flying. These like special monsters here. Let's land just for the hell of it. You're out of tortillas. How are you gonna survive? I mean, these are tougher monsters, right? Yeah. Let's see what kind of monsters this is. Watch this just murder me instantly. Have we fought these before? These look familiar. Either a stronger version of the ones we fought. Ramble, yeah, Ramble sounds very familiar. I'm sure we fought these before in a dungeon or something. Maybe this is a stronger version though, because it's... I don't remember... Unless this was a boss. Maybe this was like a mini boss? No. And he's staying asleep for a long time. It does look familiar though. Good 200 experience. Yeah, crappy XP. Well, crappy, I mean, it's still decent, but... Yep. Culinary masterpieces. Always fun. Alright, so... No point in fighting these. Probably gonna encounter the same kind of monsters in the castle, I would imagine. Unless the castle is a town. It could be just a town. I mean, it's yellow. Yellow usually indicates towns. Maybe it's the town, like, maybe we can buy some good armor and weapons, like, better than the stuff we've had so far. We got tons of money, though. Don't get new sound, so it's definitely a dungeon. As soon as you enter a town, you usually get a new soundtrack. It's an actual town. Should have scouted this by flying first. But then it matters. Treasure chests. No. Nothing. Alright, I guess we're going into the castle. Very funky soundtrack. Yeah, definitely ruins, so... Let's start this way, I guess. I hate these opaque walls. It makes a real pain. You keep having to spin the camera to make sure you don't miss any treasure chests in the corners or something. I was gonna say I didn't see any monsters yet, but here they are. Well, at least they're just pink, so they're not any higher level than we currently are. But evil Yami. Yeah, a little bit earlier than usual. Yeah, it's the weekend. Some sort of demon dude. Dark demon. I wonder if he's sleepable. A little bit of delay there. I thought it was gonna fail. I gotta keep talking to baby. Although, I mean, the fact that he has transformed now means he's probably happy, so I don't think I need to talk to him anymore. But I'm taking a chance. Nehani with a face slap. Takes a lot of hits, so hopefully it's gonna be some good XP. 5,000. Seems like 5,400, like 5,465, like all the recent enemies, all the toughest enemies I've fought, even bosses, seem to be giving around the same amount of XP. Unless I fight two of the same enemies, in which case I'll get like 10,000. But that seems to be the cap that they give us for experience per fight. I think with 8197, that seems to be a very common, like, ruby count, so it's a really weird number to be a cap, but Dark Sword. Downgrade. Why is that even, like, why are we even getting downgrades at this point? This place is only accessible by flying, and we just got flying. Oh no. Kingsfield 2, well, you gotta watch that for sure. Definitely more exciting than this. Get to see him, like, get murdered constantly. It's a fun game. Which Kingsfield 2? The original Kingsfield 2, aka Kingsfield 1, or Kingsfield 2, which is Kingsfield 3? Spinach snack. You can watch both. Alright, so let's go around the outside. Looks like it's kind of an outside area and then probably an inside area. Such a funky soundtrack. Not much in the way of enemies in here. There's the enemies kind of towards the central area, and that's it. Let's grab that treasure. Dark shield. Doesn't seem like there's any point in really fighting enemies at this point. Like, we can handle any of the bosses they send at us. We still have the, I've been hoarding it all this time, but we have this, walk bomb here, which, I mean, we have 30,000 steps walked. I imagine once I finally use this thing, it's gonna do massive damage. Yeah, probably Kingsfield 3. Hey, Dragoon, how's it going? I need to save and just to see how much damage that walk bomb does before I get to a boss, and then realize it only does like 2 damage for some weird reason. You sleep that nice? No, that sucks. Sick, or too tired, or too restless. Yeah, it sucks getting up at 4 or 5 unless you need to do so for work. Can this guy be put to sleep? It's in a golem. I'm assuming a golem can't be put to sleep. Let's try it anyways. I doubt this will work, but... Oh, alright. Apparently golems are not immune to sleep. Seems like any non-boss enemies can be put to sleep, except the very rare one. Yeah, I hate that. I'm the same way. If I get up, I can't go back to sleep. Like, it doesn't matter what. Like, I just... Sucks. Still 4 playing D&D, nice. 5-4. Baby, level up! His power is insane because of all the armor we fed him. I mean, I'm pretty sure power is just like defense. Strength is actual like physical power. But man, just force fed him all that armor. And it looks like, wait, yeah, his health did go over 1,000. That's one thing I wasn't sure about, is if your health can go over 1,000. It's over 1,053 now. So there isn't a 999 cap. Probably a good thing. Dark plate. All this dark armor. Run away! Some stairs. Hey, Mr. Holy One. Let's get him to transform to, I don't know. What haven't we tried yet? Try, what's this Zakra? I forget what the Zakra is. Oh yeah, that thing. Isn't that... Yeah, that puts things to sleep, doesn't it? Or poisons them, maybe? $7 AM, wow. So much XP, nothing to do with it. How much XP do we need to level up? Quite a bit. Well, not really. Only need like... another 2,000. It just looks like a lot. There you go. Hama. Baby, transform into... Aw. He doesn't have the transform option anymore. I guess he's not as happy with us now, for some reason. We made him mad by asking him to transform last time. It's weird. Alright, have a good nap, man. Aw, man. That was a crappy sleep. Down for like one turn. Paralyze. Alright, so I'm assuming you can only stun them once. So whether it's sleep or paralyze or frozen. So once they kind of get out of sleep, then they're out for the rest of the battle. My guess. Cuddle puddle. There you go. Lots of pillows. Alright, so stairs in those two corners. There are stairs in every corner. Make sure we don't miss a treasure chest here. Yeah, it looks like every corner has stairs. Try the last corner just in case. Trying to sneak by. It failed miserably. Alright. Right, no more treasure. Up the stairs we go. Big button. Freaks. What does freaks do? Single use. Terrorizes everyone. Again, including us. It's usually a bad thing. I wonder if Baby would like these dark swords. Probably not. Did my inventory get bigger? Because usually my inventory doesn't scroll. Maybe it's just the screen. Okay, yeah, that screen just gives you one extra, because it can't display them all, I guess. Making you Jagged Alliance game? That's kind of surprising, actually. Red switch. I wonder what it does. I guess they're remaking everything nowadays, so... Can I hit the switch? I mean, I can't step on it. And she just says, I wonder what it does. Just push the damn thing. Unless I have to push them in order or something. Can't jump. Oh yeah? Digital, probably. Nowadays they're like remaking like all the franchises. They're banking on nostalgia at this point. The hell are these things? Laser attack. Errand dragon? Errand dragon? What? Dodged me. Man, they have a lot of HP and there's two of them. Heal up a bit here. Hey, GB. It's the best game featuring a pink fuzzball in existence. Well, fuzzball. Pink baby dragon, I guess. I hope these give us good XP, like 5,000 each. Yeah, 10,000. Sweet XP in this place. Not that we need it, but whatever. It's got a big red button in that corner. Didn't seem to be usable. We have to do something to activate the button somehow. If only I could hit it. Oh, I wonder what it does. Just use the damn thing. Classique. Classique. It's everyone to sleep. Alright. So each of these corners we're going to have a living toy that puts like everybody... That puts a status effect on everybody. Little baby hippo. Pink baby hippo that was just born by a dragon, that's all. Do I have to use something here? I mean, it's gotta be something I have to do with these switches, but... Do I have to put this stuff on it? No. transform into something? I don't know. I can't walk on them, I can't use them. Well, it's 4 corners, so maybe one of them, maybe you have to do them in order or something like that. And they'll only be down if you can use them. Oh, jeez. That guy came out of nowhere. Oh man, 3 of these? What the hell? I'll try putting everybody to sleep, but that's not gonna work too well. Let's try this sim mode. That did nothing. I enjoyed some of their games, but, you know, like, I haven't really played too much of Grand Theft Auto 5, for example. They're okay, but they're not, like, you know, game of, like, the Millennium kind of thing. They definitely have a lot of attention to detail. And their worlds aren't, like, your standard empty world, kind of like, you know, some other companies that keep putting out shit. I could try this, but then it's gonna put us to sleep. We don't have a... What kind of ring do we have right now? Can't see what I'm equipped with, can I? Let's just bring out Contributor, I guess. Contributor do all the work. This will be 15,000 experience, but... Leave me alone, you bullies. Let's heal baby up. I'll use Kimono on him. Somebody better level up after this fight. $1,000 experience. And more money than we'll ever need. I guess probably don't have like any big AoE attacks that doesn't hurt us. Most AoEs in this game are like hits everyone, including ourselves. It's like the stupidest thing ever. What the hell? Confuso, let me guess, confuses everybody. Yep. I mean, the sleeping one might be okay if we put a anti-sleeping thing on us. If I could put this one and then use a sleep everybody one, that might be useful against big groups of enemies, but then baby will go to be put to sleep. So all we have in each of these corners is a red switch that we can't activate. There's gonna be one more corner left. I mean, either the last corner is the right corner, or you gotta do something else for these switches. I'm trying to think if there's anything on the outside that I missed. I don't think so. hate when they wake up like after one turn. Thanks, Nehani. $989 HP. Baby's like well over. He's almost got 200 HP above us here. 120. Alright. Let's see if the last corner is the right corner. Same damn thing. What the hell do we need to do here to activate these buttons? Dr. Gas. Dr. Gas do. Oops. Okay, poison. Why would I ever use Dr. Gas when Tarantula... Tarantula spits poison to the target party. This will affect only the enemies. Dr. Gas will hit everyone. Why would I ever use him over Tarantula? Okay, there's got to be something I can do on these switches here. I gotta know. Have to go find somebody. I can't walk on top of it. I can't inspect it. Every time I look at it, it's just the same thing. It's like, oh, there's a red switch. Wonder what it does. Push it. Doesn't give me the option of like, do you want to push it? Yes or no? No. Every angle. Baby can't do anything in here. He can't fly. Try like landing on it. Does Baby have anything on him that might have given him that might be useful here? Chester flute? I doubt that would do anything. Warp gate key didn't do anything. I have to go visit somebody, see if anybody knows something about these switches. I'm just trying to think of where else. Let's go double check the castle and see if we missed something. Because it feels like we'll be able to do something with these switches, and you know, the most obvious thing of like hitting it doesn't seem to be something we can do. Which is the weirdest thing. Yeah. That's pretty much, you know, it'd be nice if we could just throw Baby on it, but the game doesn't let us do anything like that. Okay, I wonder what it does too. Let's trash it and find out. Nope. Can't do that. Unless there's... Can I pick anything up in this room? Maybe this thing? No? Can I pick up the empty treasure chest? No. If we could jump, it'd be different. I didn't see any other floors, but I'm gonna check around and make sure I didn't miss any set of stairs. Because there's the four corners here, but I mean, I just assumed that was it. But let me make sure I didn't miss anything else. Like in the middle here, this just goes up to this top area here. Oh. There's a door here. This is where we need to go. So the switches probably open this up. Door is stuck. Sorry, Doggo's being stupid. Hey, Distant Fantasy. It wasn't bad. I mean, it was okay, but nothing like extraordinary about it or anything. It was a decent game. This corner here, maybe? This is where we came in, or this is one of the places we could have come in. This goes back that way. This goes back towards the entrance. Oh, we've out-leveled these guys. No, I managed to kill the last boss in the first try. I mean, I was kind of surprised I went from one boss fight to the next boss fight, but other than that, it wasn't terrible. Want me to read the graffiti on the wall? Yes. Woohoo, my house is around and... My house is around and then go down. Woohoo. Somebody still lives here. Let's go find out. Ooh, whoops, who? Okay, so there's got to be another like set of stairs up somewhere. It was kind of slow paced. Yeah, I mean, they're obviously riding on the whole Pokemon craze back then. I mean, Monster Seed that we've got coming up very shortly is like that too. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot more linear, and a lot of repeated areas. Can you climb up here? No. So this just goes back to the central room. So this one here probably goes to some stairs, because the other room went to a door, so this has got to be... There you go, stairs down. Going down, not up, but... I don't know. Might eventually go up. Maybe there's a secret way up. Going to the dungeon. I keep throwing Freud further down on my list. Which one? Monster Seed? Yeah. I don't think anybody ever has. It's one of those, like... I mean, just looking at the cover, it's extremely generic, and it seems like it's going to be a generic kind of Pokemon wannabe clone. I'm sure it's going to be just as bad, too. Ow. Hopefully it'll be a quick game. I don't know. I don't know what the average playtime is, that one. It's one of those games I've never really seen or heard anything about, so... Nobody's ever come into the channel and said, oh, you're playing Monster Seed. I remember that as a kid. No. It's definitely not one of those games. Sickweed. Did you play it before, Elfish? Is it any good, or is it justifiably, like, unknown? Man, sleep is so powerful in this game. If it lasts more than one turn, which it usually does, but... Skull Spell? I don't know what it's trying to hit us with, probably some Terrify. Confusion, even worse. Confusion's really bad because it can start healing the enemy with our healing items. Oh yeah, I'm sure between Monster Seed and Azure Dreams, there's like a no. There's definitely no comparison there. Azure Dreams was a lot of fun, a lot of replayability. Just, you know, actual progress. You know, with building the town, dating the girls, that kind of stuff. Definitely made the game interesting. Sunsoft game, yeah. What was a Sunsoft game we played recently? Yeah. Played one not too long ago, I think. Or paralysis. That's better than sleep in terms of how long it lasts. Not much longer. Yeah, Monster Collector. That's a Pokemon clone. Well, not clone, but you know what I mean. It jumped on the Pokemon Gotta Catch 'Em All bandwagon. Cheeseburger. Yeah. If it does something different, then, you know, could be interesting. Toadstool. I think that's... puts an enemy to sleep or something? Or paralyze? Never use any of those, like, one-time use items, because why? You can use living toys to do the same thing. Well, it's gotta be better than the cheeseburger I found laying underneath of a cow. I don't think I want to eat a cheeseburger that was laying underneath a cow. Miss. I know, right? Like, obviously in the Japanese version, these are very likely weren't cheeseburgers. They were probably like, I don't know, rice balls or something, I don't know. But probably localized it as cheeseburgers and hamburgers and spinach in the North American release. Rice ball burger. Rice ball burgers. What direction did we come from? I think we were heading this way. Yeah, no. Came from this way. Well, at least we're out-leveling most of the monsters in this area. Did I go there? I did. Another toadstool. Probably as soon as we level, all the monsters will be out leveling all the monsters in here, and nobody's going to attack us anymore. We'll be too scared of our ultimate power. It's too bad Baby lost his ability to transform. I don't know. Like, I don't think I made him mad, but all of a sudden he doesn't want to transform anymore. Unless maybe there's some items that he had on him that made him want to transform. Or gave him the ability of transforming. Just trying to think what those items could have been. There wasn't that many of them. Single discers, yeah. Yeah, the PS1 really, like, for RPGs especially, really loved to use those, like, double-sized cases, even though they only had one disc. I guess it probably made sense in terms of manuals. Because if you have a relatively thick manual, you can't really squeeze it into a small case. But yeah, those use up a lot more space. Well, his favorite food is bubblegum, I think. The manual hints that his favorite is something that's the same color as he is, so unless we're feeding him raw burgers, it's probably bubblegum. You over here? Oh, we did. Spinach stock. It's going even deeper into the basement. Oh. Into the dungeon. Whoop. Use that cruise. It's like so much more PP to use that. I'd get to try the freezing thing though. I'm kind of curious to see how long that lasts. But for 15 PP, I mean, I could put the enemy to sleep and heal at the same cost. Yeah, I've got the next 5, or if you just do if you follow the bottom link there, that'll bring you to my beaten game list as well as like the upcoming, like I don't know, probably upcoming 100 games or so. I think I have up to 2001 on that list so far. Like I usually add the games in bulk by year from my main list, and then kind of go through and decide whether the game's going to stay on my list or if it's going to be bumped off. Do a little more research basically and see if it's you know, worthy of being an RPG. Yeah, the quest mode in there, guys, is gonna be fun. I think we had leveled the other guy, but not yet, I guess. Run. Oop. Penguin. Living toy assassin. I like the sound of that. Uses machine gun after 3 turns. Okay, so it's probably like the bomb, but you know, it doesn't actually hurt us, I'm guessing. It's still 3 turns. I guess I can use the timeout one, and then use him, and then he probably does like massive damage with his machine gun. Woohoo! I haven't had a visitor in ages. Woohoo! Woohoo! Have you seen the red switches? Woo! You woohoo want to get to the heart of the castle? You must turn all 4 of the switches on. Woohoo! Really? I had to hit the switches to open the door. Who would have thunk? Thanks, No Owl. You're totally useful. I totally wouldn't have figured that out myself. God damn stupid game mechanics. You're safe here in my home. Do you want to rest? Woohoo! Woohoo! $192 to 194 and grayed out. Why would they be grayed out? I'm on gain 195. If they don't have a link yet, it means I just haven't updated the like I haven't uploaded the videos to YouTube yet. But, you know, obviously past that point in the... Yeah, Revenges of Vengeance, yeah. That one was actually decent. Now, Power Quest on the Game Boy Color, god damn, that game sucked. Yeah, I know, right? Well, that's the thing. PlayStation is definitely the console of choice up to this point. I mean, the 3 consoles in a row, we're gonna have like our first Neo Geo game, Neo Geo Pocket Color game. This is like a console I've never seen in action, live. A Game Boy Color game, so 2 portable games, and of course N64 had like no RPGs, so the PlayStation is kind of the king, kind of reigns supreme when it comes to RPGs in this era, for consoles anyways. Alright, I guess hopefully we can teleport back to the entrance. You hit the switches. Yeah, it's a good thing that Owl told us that we can hit switches to do something. I totally would have never known. Clicky D-pad, oh yeah? Do you want to try to turn the switch on? Yes. It's a good thing the owl told us to do it. Maybe the switch is broken, nothing happened. Yeah, there's a couple of them, but not a huge amount. Just 1 second, guys. Yeah, Hybrid Heaven, it's kind of like an action RPG. It's got like shooter elements to it. It's gonna be a weird one, like an action adventure with RPG elements almost. But yeah, the N64 isn't really known for its RPGs. You know, you have yeah, Ogre Battle, Quest 64. You have Paper Mario, which a lot of people seem to forget for some reason. Well, like one of the best ones on the system, but and what else is there? Trying to think of the other ones off the top of my head. Aiden Chronicles, yeah. For the most part, it wasn't really well known. Yeah, Final Fantasy Origins, the last PS1 game. That one came up pretty late in the PlayStation 1's library. Well after the PS2 came out. So it'll be like smack dab in the middle of the PS2 era at that point. Yeah. Gonna be ancient. What direction was I heading? Clockwise or counterclockwise? I've already forgotten. Either this one or the other opposite corner. Really? They're still releasing Wii games? I mean, Just Dance is, I guess, the sports game of the... practically like the sports game of current generations. Oh, there we go. Did you hear that? What was that? What happened? Well, yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense making games for older consoles that people still had. I mean, it's not like people threw away their PS2s when the PS3 came out. Most companies were, I mean, obviously concentrating. They weren't concentrating on making like big AAA titles for the consoles because, I mean, it just didn't make sense. But yeah, sports games companies, like whatever. Probably wasn't much harder for them just to use like these old engines and just change stats. What you want? System is the command. You go that way. Use System Genesis, System Mega Drive, System Gen. I think will come up. 2014. Ouch. Alright. Do you want to heal up? Yeah, should be able to handle up. Warp key key flashes brightly. Let's give me 1 second. Just gotta give myself a note there. I'll have to head out like around 7:30 just to do an errand. Another JRPG in the official second release? Possibly. I haven't revisited any of the last consoles, see if there's any more kind of official releases for games. I mean, obviously they're unlicensed, but they're still official. You know, if a company owns the rights to the game and releases it, that's considered an official release. Not like fan translations or whatever. Oh, Pure Solar... Yeah, there was Pure Solar and Genesis, but I'm playing the Dreamcast version for that one. That one's Genesis, but it's also available on Dreamcast. It's also available digitally, but I own the Dreamcast version, so that's the one I'll be playing. I think it should be on my list. It's probably just marked off because, you know, Dreamcast version will be played instead. Possess the armor worn by the holy warrior Darwin. You must demonstrate your worthiness. Don't we have all the armor already? Isn't there a sword I need to go for? Like, from what I hear, Pure Solar isn't exactly like an amazing game or anything like that, but yeah, I'm sure it'll be decent. Let's try that assassin. Find out. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's one of those games that just, you know, like, hey, we're releasing a new game for Dreamcast, and you can have, like, Sega CD, you know, expanded music support and all that stuff. let's put everybody on defend. Mouse Baby didn't listen to me when I told him to defend, so he's not happy with me for some reason. Wow, that did nothing. Maybe it's like an insta-kill chance, but obviously doesn't work on bosses. What is he doing? Oh, he's healing himself. So you can have up to 3 toys at once. Yep, all 3 different toys. Typically you want, like, damaging toys. I don't know if it'll let you heal, though. Let's say I have 3 toys out, and then I want to send, like, a healing toy out. I wonder if it'll let me at that point. I've never tried it. Smizer 01. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so it takes him 3 turns to get ready, and then he constantly attacks after that. Let's try it. Yeah, so you can't bring out any healing toys once you're up to 3. Yeah, like the toys are definitely doing like a lot of damage at this point. They do more damage than we do, typically, and of course it's constant damage. They can be removed, but usually only by AoE damage. Typically the monsters, I've seen the monsters rarely attack my my toys. They'll actually go and like physically attack the toys, but it seems like they don't seem to have a health pool. They seem to have like a certain number of hits they can take before they get taken out. So I think it's probably 3, I want to say, because I've seen them get hit with the AoE attacks like 3 times in a row, and at that point they come off the battlefield. There's also toys that we have that will remove toys. Like Samurai, I think, is supposed to do that. You have one called Samurai? Sakrabat, maybe? I'm sure there was one called Samurai. Did I not pick him up, or did I, like, die and not pick him up again? I'm sure I saw a Samurai at one point that I had as a living toy. Ah. I mean, there's this Sakrabat, I guess, but I'm sure I'd seen a Samurai. When did I pick that up, and why don't I have it anymore? Huh. This one here is tempting to try. Makes everyone suffer double damage. Tempting, but scary. Yeah, I know. I'm almost positive I remember seeing a Samurai at some point. One called Samurai. So I don't know why he's not under my list anymore, so either I reloaded a save before I picked them up. I don't think I died anytime recently, so I wouldn't have lost them and then forget to pick them up again. Whatever. It's not like, I don't think I ever used them in battle anyways, so... And I'm betting there's probably something if you find like, all the living toys in the game, but, you know, I've probably missed some. I don't even know how many there are. Like right now we have... It's 22 per screen. It's 44. We're at 53 right now. I mean, I don't know what the amount would even be. We got Geppetto's house, or Zeppetto's house, they call him in this game. Maybe you get it after, you know, if you go see him every once in a while, maybe he'll give you new living toys. I haven't visited him since I was first able to visit him. We got like a sweet helmet. I wonder if kind of tempted to go visit. Maybe like when we got that helmet, maybe he actually has more items he drops over time. Maybe the more living toys you have. So I might be able to get like a Zeppeto's shield and Zeppeto's, you know, armor, because the helmet is the best helmet we found, then some. Something else that's close to it. Step in Lego and find out, yeah. Yep, that's the most painful thing ever. Alright, so we got all the holy armor now. I wonder if there's a warp gate near Zeppeto's place. I mean, it probably went closer to it than here. I want to go revisit him now. This would be a lot faster than taking this stupid airship. One equipment instead of living toys. Nope. There is nothing close to him. That sucks. I guess we're flying over there. You know what? It's probably faster if we just walk. It's probably the same speed anyways. You know, you can encounter enemies, but really none of the enemies here are going to be fighting us. I don't know if it is any... It's probably slower, but this feels faster, I guess, because you're closer to the ground. It's probably the same speed, actually. One of the weirdest things with Baby's flight is you can't land on any sort of ceiling, any sort of town tiles, which is strange. Like you can fly from inside of town, but you can't land inside of town. Photo family. Let's just see for the hell of it. Maybe these ones you can get after getting a certain amount. Play mock-ups. Doesn't seem to be anything new. That's not down here. Maybe Zeppeto's has something different. Well, I'm well past the mid-game. I think we're getting really close to the end game at this point. We've got quite a collection. There were 60... Okay, there you go. There are 68 living toys made in all. They're spread throughout the world. And what were you, 50-something? Some have been taken by monsters, some lie abandoned in caves. Some have been taken by monsters. I don't remember any monsters dropping living toys. I could be wrong there, but unless there's like rare drops. That would really suck. I'm not finding those, that's for sure. This toy, the one I'm developing now, will be the final member of the Living Toys family. Okay. So you get a special living toy to find all 68. You can find all the living toys, you may have this one. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I already know I have the... I can recall seeing the samurai one, I can't remember where the hell I found them. And I don't have them in my... Living Toys assembly kit? It'll take you 100 years to master it, you put it back. Aw. Alright. Yeah, so we're definitely far from 68. Yeah, I can't remember where I found the samurai. I don't know why I don't have it anymore. I can't think of a reason why I wouldn't have it anymore. Because I don't remember dying anytime recently. And you can't, like, get rid of toys. Okay, now we need to go back to Picard. What was Picard again? You have to go through the warp gates. Oh, this is so slow. We need to give baby some beans. Might speed up a bit. This place out for the hell of it. I'm sure there's no points of interest on the way to the warp gate here, because we never went around this area in the overworld. This probably would have been a way to get to the Ryan's castle before we were able to fly, so I guess we could have been there earlier, but the enemies would have, like, destroyed us. But I guess, you know, the risk was probably worth it if you get those living toys that were in there or something, or some of the armor. Weapons early on. Exactly. Stick a match back there. Bam! You're going like 10 times faster. No points of interest. Alright, might as well just hit the warp gate over here. So slow. What do we call this place? Oh yeah, this is, what's his name's house? It's considered, come on, land. Land! Is this considered town tiles or something? Probably all considered town tiles, even though it's not yellow. If there's anything else on the map that we haven't visited yet. Pinda's House, North Tower, Castle Ryan. I think we at this point we pretty much have visited everything in the town. Kisa Canyon. Oh, that's where we had the what's his name? The old monk that was like flying. Would have been faster to go to the other warp gate, in hindsight, since we can't land anywhere on this stretch. What? Use the warp gate? It's fabulous, my theory was correct. Yeah. Nope. Wrong direction. Now, which one was Picard? Probably the one with the stairs, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's gotta be the one with the stairs. I wonder if there's any of those warp gate places. How many of those was there? Let's see if it matches up with what's on the map here. There's no like special area you can't reach other than with warp gates, other than obviously Picard. There's 7 more. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yeah, so they're all showing on the map. So it doesn't seem to be any special ones, anyways. I'm gonna go see Darkbeat to give him this armor and weapons. Need to go save first though. Haven't saved in a while. Can't remember which one of these was the resting place. It's Darkbeat. We'll talk to him after we save. So he's in the purple one. Yeah. Let's add the purple. It's the next color, because I remember it being like right after we left this place. So it's probably the cyan. Yeah, it went from 41 to 44 between those saves. It's crazy. Last battle. Is it the last battle? Let's go back to Picard and talk to Darkbeat. Thanks, Nehani. Probably have to have everything on my inventory though, so let's it's the baby. Holy helmet, holy armor. I just need the weapon. Probably just feed those to baby. Just out of curiosity, what's the sword compared to ours? Probably crap, yeah. Nothing better than the great sword. You found all the pieces of the holy armor. Way to go, you guys are amazing. Now I'll just put them on and... I don't get it. It's not letting me wear it. What a surprise, you're not the hero. I wonder who is. That's odd. Hey, why don't you try putting them on, Knight? Put on the holy armor. We get an FMV? No? Looks different for once. What? Knight? Knight? You're the legendary warrior? The chosen one? Well, duh. They're gone. He's never heard from again. Game over. Where are we? Where did Darkbeat go? Splurk, Splurk! Oh, we're at the temple there that was empty. You've undergone many trials in your quest. Only have one more test to pass. Me! Try your sword and prove your determination. I'll let all my living toys do the work. But thanks. Oh, psychedelic. The game is struggling with all the graphic elements here. Hopefully the assassin can get some attacks off before he's killed. As long as he attacks me. Oh crap, we have... I just realized we have all our dudes up. Won't be able to heal. I have a healing item, I guess. Yeah, machine gun does no damage. As impressive as his attacks look with that holy sword, it does less damage than he was doing before. Their great sword was doing like 200 damage a pop. Yay, we defeated him. I mean, you know, my toys defeated him. Again, we only get like 5,400 XP. Can we wear like our regular armor and stuff that's better than this crap? Govern your worthiness. The Black Beast is hiding in a storm, or in a storm cloud, preparing to unleash the rain of destruction upon the earth. With just enough power left to send you there. Are you ready? No. Very self for what's to come. Yeah, can we go like heal up first? Well, once we go, I'm assuming once we go to that storm cloud thing, probably will be. Oh, looks like we got our health and PP back. Might as well just go for it. Let's do this. So I gotta make sure to summon only 2 toys because we need to have a slot free for Like the healing toy. And baby, you're crazy riding sideways like that. Look how fast he's going now. Like, why couldn't he go that fast before? All of a sudden he decides, like, oh yeah, I can go the speed of sound. I just didn't choose to before, yeah. That probably won't let me change gear. Doesn't matter anyways, I mean, my toys do way more damage than I do anyways. Look! Can't believe it. It's Carmine! Alright, gonna use a centaur now. Or Pegasus. This is all your fault. After a battle, Zizan decided to turn me into a monster because he found me wounded. That explains why my sister hasn't turned back to a human. Yeah, now would probably be a bad time for her to turn to a human. Guess I'm gonna have to kill you to get her turned back. Darkbeat. Splurk? Ark. Knight, we'll take care of Carmine. You stop Zizan. Mwahaha, I will never die. Today is the day you're going to turn back to human. You never learn, do you? You'll never beat me. Mwahaha. Battle Lance. Wait, how is he flying in the air without being on her back? Such an exciting battle. Anti-gravity underoos. Psycho Ball. Uh-oh, they're doomed. If he suddenly has a lot more health than normal. Are we not going to see the end of that battle? Yep. We don't get to see the end of that. Oh, baby's like going really slow again. Some chill music. Knight. Knight, are you listening? God, the game can't render all this. Knight, do you remember the first day we left Orgo? Can't believe we've been through so much together. You and baby, you both grown so strong. Knight, you remember the first day we met? It's not the time for a flashback, Nehani. You found me injured in the woods. You took care of me. You were so sweet. Can I ask you something? Knight, if I was, you know, a girl, a human girl, do you think we could have ever been more than just friends? Why can't we be more than just friends now? That'd be an awkward relationship. What am I saying? I just want to know. Oh, she's a fairy girl. She's pretty stacked for a fairy, too. In the intro cutscene. They gave me spark together. That was Nehani speaking, by the way, the fairy, not baby. Little Tinkerbell beside us. Alright, so let's try out this thing that we've been hoarding for so long here. This better be, like, worth it. Finish based on distance walked. Must just be like 9,999. Insta-kill the boss. 1,500. No, that's not bad. Not bad for like a single shot. No use, we're not doing any damage. We just did 1,500 damage. He's trying to say something. What are you saying? Guardian? Sure. Can do that. Hopefully it wasn't one of those, like, okay, that it came under damage and it was useless because it only counts after he transforms or something. He's all grown up now. Yep. Alright, so we'll have Assassin and Contributor, and then keep the last spot for heals. This guy's doing no damage. Sealed. We're just gonna sign him and deliver him. We were doing damage before, but now it's like doing more damage, I guess. Oh, the contributor's gone now. God, the camera angles in this is horrible. Oh, the computer's not gone. I just couldn't see him because of the camera angles. Crap. No healing for us. Oh, I'm sure Contributor and Assassin are probably gonna get booted out, yeah. Assassin died before he even had a chance to use his ability. Oh. It was easy anyways. Hoping he has a second form, because that was a joke. Shrinking, shrinking! We did it, baby! We sealed Zizan! I thought they're just walking in the air. It's finally over! I can't believe how long it took. Yeah, a whole 21 hours. 22 hours. It's probably GG, I mean that... Oh, nope, nope, of course not. What's going on? Zizan, you broke the seal! Damn it. Here's the final boss now. I still got tons of PP here, so not really an issue there. So cute, oh. Not cute anymore. God, the lag. Nope, he doesn't have Guardian anymore. Alright, let's throw on Timeout. Hey, Reg. That's a hairy ballsack over there. I mean, tail. And the game is having problems rendering this. I mean, the engine they had was so bad. Like, it came in... This is running, like, I don't know, 15 frames a second, if that, right now. I mean, no wonder they couldn't make the game any faster. What Angel... can't absorb PP, unfortunately. We can hurt ourselves to get more PP. Yeah, I know, right? Get contributor out. Our invulnerability is about to end. I always use machine gun, it does nothing. Is he doing that an assassin? You realize you can't suck health out of a toy, right? Stupid enemy. It'd be nice if he had the garden ability again. Yep, it puts the enemy in massive debt. Smizer 01. That one does really good damage. Takes a while to load up though. Oh. Okay, put baby to sleep. Yeah, whatever. Baby doesn't do that much damage anyways. As long as my toys are fine. Double damage might be a good idea, but I mean, this guy's easy anyways, so. Oh, there goes the assassin. I don't know if he's got like a super ability that's just gonna like kick our ass, so I'd rather not take a chance. Yeah. Unfortunately, he... especially the 3-turn delay there, doesn't really give him much of a chance to do anything before the boss's AoEs kind of kick him out of the party. Then he's using our forbidden spell, Armageddon. Uh-oh. What's this gonna do? Like insta-death? Huh. Scary, whatever it is. Ow! Knight, wake up! You have to wake up, come on! Nehani's got this. She's gonna face slap him to death. This can't be. No. Knight, I'll save you. Knight, can you hear me? I'm gonna use the Ring of Solomon. Oh yeah, thought I forgot about that ring. Nehani for the win! She's a lot less stacked than she was in the intro. Yeah, she's like flat here as a board. In the intro, she was stacked. Oh, don't go, Nehani. Nehani, no. He's melting. Yeah, poor Tinkerbell. He's human size now. Time to get it on. That's her final wish. Like, what did I do with this hand? Was baby gonna transform into a girl too now? Now we're pissed. Oh, I guess the final form now. It's a good pottery scene. Well, I was gonna say it's just baby now. Yep. It sounds like Final Form, just the music. Give that guy time to oh, the word hell isn't exactly, you know, T rating or anything. And hopefully timeout will also protect the toys from taking damage, like losing his turn or whatever. Just heal up a little bit here. Attack failure. Just pop him out. Gamson with Twitch Prime Sud. How's it going, man? Thank you so much for the support. How was your weekend? Just in time to see the final boss, hopefully his final form, disappear. There we go. Start doing some damage. Haha, attack failure. Gotta work tomorrow, that sucks. Well, at least you got today off, right? I gotta keep that last slot free just in case. He's getting a lot of attack failures, which is good. Hit him with all my money. Well, this is gonna be the easiest boss fight ever. Still can't get baby to transform to anything. Honey Pop? Yeah, for some reason I can't see Honey Pop being an RPG. 10 days off at the end of December? Nice. Ah, very cool. I can't wait to play the Portable Castlevanias. This one's look like a lot of fun. Love how our guys are just like headbanging whenever he's doing that Hell's Wind thing. This would have been a good time to use that walking thing, but we've already used it up now. My toys are doing all the work, so it doesn't matter. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tetris? Shadow Tower in one stream? Sounds like a hard game. Big nose, yeah. Oh, and it had, you know, interesting protrusion from its backside last time. There goes the assassin. At least he's not doing status effects, so let's just heal up here. God, the game's running so slow now. I feel like one background effect and the whole game just slows down to a crawl. Like, my god, the engine that they had in this game is horrible. Nice. Summon another... He's probably, like, very close to death at this point. But let's summon another damage dealer here. Mermaid. Tower 2 English Flash? Oh yeah? Guns killing demons? I didn't realize there was a Shadow Tower 2, but I guess never made it stateside, so that's probably why I've never heard of it. This guy's like a one-trick pony. All he does is like L's attack, which does no damage. It just obviously knocks our toys out of commission. It succeeds. These guys are doing less damage now. Oh yeah? It's kind of a weird concept. There yet? We still have like 96 PP, so we're not even close to dying here. We're going to run out of toys soon, of damaging toys anyways. So once he knocks out these two, then what do we have left? We have the wind one, and just like miscellaneous other ones we never really used. Might be good, I just never used them, so just gonna knock out the mermaid probably. Oh, mermaid. I guess she's good for at least one more hit. There yet? Attack failure. Yep. It's like he gets an attack failure every time between his attacks, successful attacks. Well, there wasn't really much in the way of side stuff to do. I mean, there's finding every living toy, which I didn't do because I mean, I'm assuming I would have found them all before going to this point. So I never really went around out of my way to try to hunt down living toys. That's about the only side thing I can think of that the game offers. Other than that, everything is pretty... It's not necessarily linear. I mean, once you get the ship and that, you can explore a little bit, but... There's really not much to do outside of the main storyline. There yet? I feel like we should have killed him a long time ago. He's got a lot more health than any boss we've fought up to this point. Like, this one would have been a really good one to store that walking distance thing. You know what? I never tried using it another time. Like, I figured it would reset. It would reset after... Maybe it doesn't reset. I thought maybe it was like one-time thing, but yeah, maybe... Okay, yeah, it does reset. Yes. It doesn't overstay its welcome, and... You know, I hate games that are like 20 hours long, but then they add them for like 40 plus hours. Alright, got rid of the mermaid. Alright. Sun... Okay, what else do we have after that? I'm not gonna take that one. Kind of scared of using Vegas. Try Stare. I mean, there's some really weak ones I could try. Let's reset. Sorry, dog's being stupid. And most of these other ones are like one-time hit things, like Minicar. Minicar seems to be like an insta-kill one. It either works or doesn't. Obviously not going to work against the boss. Most of these other ones are like going to be really weak damage dealers. So we're kind of running out of ones that actually do damage. Like real damage. Yeah. So we got wind guy left, that's pretty much it. Hopefully he's close to death. So I think my pyro guy is probably one turn away from leaving the party too. One attack away, I should say. One successful attack. Okay, never mind. He did. Definitely had a lot of HP though. Baby looks pissed. Now where's Nehani? Now for his his 6th form. Now we're gonna fight Baby probably. It's gonna be like Baby's gonna somehow he's gonna like jump into Baby's body and then Baby's gonna become him. It's gonna turn into Nehani. Maybe. Could be a waifu. Yeah, well, I mean, you have a 1.5 person team. You have yourself, and you have, like, a character you can't control directly. And then you have, like, Nehani that every once in a while, she does some stuff, like healing, and of course, your living toys. So it's a really weird kind of team that you have. It sounds like, you know, sexy time music. So I kind of expected Nehani to show up from that Steam there, but... He was just staring into the window. We never really, yeah. I was wanting to go back into that whole cult place. I bet you some of those cult places had toys. There was one that we could have entered, and I never went in. I wanted to go save, and I forgot to go back. Coming credits. Yep, credits. GG. Alright, that text is a little too excited. Oh, I mean, it wasn't a bad game. I mean, there was nothing spectacular about the game. It was okay all around. Yeah, the most common party size in most RPGs is 3. Usually have like a nice, you know, 3 to 4 is like kind of the I should say 4. 4 is the most common size, but it's usually 3 to 4. Obviously, in earlier eras, it tends to be closer to 3 just because of, like, you know, they have to render all these models. So when you have more than 3, then there's more rendering required, which makes it harder to do. A quarter per person, yeah. Text is way too much copy. Settle down, text. Down, boy. Yeah. The real boss is Zepeto. This really sounds like sexy time music. Like, I expect Nehani just to step out in one of these scenes wearing nothing but a towel. I mean, Baby is naked already, so I'm not even sure what the sex of Baby is. It's a dragon, but whether it's a baby boy or baby girl. Credits are quivering with lust. You're getting moist. These fancy 3D graphics. And graphically, this game is obviously subpar for this era. Very subpar. If this was like one of the first games released on PlayStation, I could see it, but being the first game in 1999 that we play, yeah, definitely way subpar. Maybe it's a minor. How do we know it's a minor? Maybe Baby's like 18 dragon years old. Well, considering his mom died, or her mom, I don't know. Its mom died. Who knows? In most lore, dragons usually live for like thousands of years. Or hundreds at least. Possible. Let's see what the copyright thing says in the back of the manual, in the back of the box. Copyright 1999. Well, it mentions copyright 1999 on the back of the box. Usually, if it was released in Japan at an earlier time, they would have that as well. Although, I mean, it came out like in the beginning of 1999, so I think it would come out earlier in Japan. But even then, I mean, we had a lot of games that we played so far that were localized as well, and they're way higher quality than this in terms of graphically and everything else. But I mean, this is also like a game from like an unknown company, or a lot lesser known company, so it's not like they had the resources of something like Square. And Square had Final Fantasy money behind them, so. I don't know, like those last fighting scenes, the frame rate really dipped, and it's not like there was that much more. There's like some fancy background thing, but really, like that's what, like one layer they threw on there, and suddenly the whole thing dips to crap. Hey, Senpo. Yep, just in time. Legend of Legaia. Would be fun. The weird-looking cat. Cat's got no face. That dude's got no eyes. It's hard to tell when you're like looking at them from above. Special effects. Shunsuke Tezuka really had fun with the text effects. I don't know, like there's nothing spectacular about this game. There's nothing bad either, but I don't know. I think a 3 would be good. It's like it's a very mediocre game. It's fairly linear. Combat was pretty easy. Like once I kind of like realized, you know, which toys were the best. Especially that sleeping toy, like just made the game like a joke. So difficulty wasn't hard. Graphically, it was subpar for sure. So I think, but I mean, there's nothing terrible about it. There's nothing that just annoyed the hell out of me, kind of thing. I think 3 is a nice medium score. We never went back to see him actually. I thought I forgot about him. He opened up his shop and we never went back. I bet you he had some living toys for us. Totally forgot about him. Maybe he had like better weapons and armor than what we had or something. Had tons of money to buy things with. One of the most annoying things was definitely leveling up baby's stats. Like they give you a monster training academy thing, but training whenever you did a training fight, you get one random stat point. It costs you $3,000. You have to do a battle with baby, and you only gain 1 stat point. Like what the hell? So the only way of leveling up his like defense and attack was to like shove armor and weapons down his throat, which was stupid. So that part was garbage, but I know, right? When you know what to do with. But we had a lot of money for a long time, though. Oh, that's I was gonna say, like, who's that girl? It's Ipki, Darkbeat's sister. She's back to normal now. A little bit better than the yellow walrus dinosaur dragon thing. She kind of struck me as the older sister, though. But I guess not. And you. And you, chat. This is all possible. More FMB goodness. Really flat heads there. Still think some sexy music. Baby's making a house call. Is that... Did Knight have a mother? Or is that his grandmother or something? I don't recall. It's been... I don't remember the beginning of the game. Thank you for playing Garden's Crusade, the end. Wow. You couldn't even center, like, the text. The end. Or have the end like in the bottom right corner or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Maybe there's a better ending if you get all the living toys or something, but I doubt it. Let's see if buttons do anything, but it just brings you back to the yep. No, that's the end, I guess. That is game 195 complete.